Okay, so I'm actually in Harrisonville, Missouri, and I just started looking into this case. It was Michael Shawn Owens. He went missing in, I believe it was March of 2023.
Things left in the dark are not what they seem.
Decided I'd kind of look into this one, partially because where he might have went missing is very close to where I live. It's only about 40 minutes away.
Pull you into the water till we come out clean.
I decided after just a little bit of time that I would come to Harrisonville. I just go ahead and throw the drone up and fly over a few bodies of water.
Into the water till we come out clean.
I came to this location that I'm at now. I put the drone up and I could see what looks like to be a truck in the water. Now, Michael Owens was driving a, I believe is a 2005 F-250 like king cab, and the truck that I'm actually seeing in the water fits that description. Now, where I'm at, there's kind of a T in the road, and right off that T is a body of water. It looks like maybe even an old quarry. It's part of somebody's personal property. Looking at the terrain and everything like that, it's very possible that Michael Owens could have easily drove down this road and right off into this body of water. It has been missing for several years now.
Pull you into the water till we come out clean.
Oh, I asked dispatch to send you non-emergent.
You're okay.
Anyway, so you mind if I record?
Yeah, that's
Okay, so there's actually two different ways that you can help with the efforts. One is by simply watching the video all the way to the end, and the other is joining the membership. There's a button right below that you can click. It's just a small monthly fee that helps us with our expenses. Now, in Michael Shawn Owens' case, he was actually last talked to by his brother. His brother called him on the phone. He was on I-49 heading north toward Harrisonville, Missouri. They had a conversation. He let him know what he was doing and why he was going to Harrisonville. And the reason why he was going to Harrisonville is he actually had a court date that he had to make. So after this phone call happened, Michael Shawn Owens did not show up for his court date. There has been no activity on his phone or his bank account. All the telltale signs of something bad has happened to Michael Owens.
Nice little setup you got there.
Yeah, well, this is the second vehicle that I found with this setup.
Well, let's hope we find some closures. So.
Yeah, that's why we're here. So
Yeah, it looks like he's been missing for 3 years is what dispatch is saying.
yeah. So I mean, this looks like the kind of truck that he drove. Yeah, it looks like.
Okay, he's
Yeah, it's not that bad, but
we're gonna get a dive team.
well,
Too bad.
I just joined Lee Summit,
Here we go.
so I hope you call them.
So I'm looking at the aerial photographs of this.
Yeah, I can show
Go
you
ahead and
video.
call admin. I'm gonna need a dive team, but I'm gonna call admin first. Yeah, we're gonna get dive team here because it looks like they're gonna have to dive in there and look.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna get toes in there and stuff. But right now we'll get a dive team here and see if the body's in the vehicle. And,
Yeah.
I mean, either way, we're gonna get this car out. So this body of water, it's actually super deep. Of course, it doesn't look deep where he's at.
No.
But it actually just drops.
Yeah.
So I'm familiar with this lake area. It's not really a lake. I forget what they call it.
It's a quarry.
Yeah, so it is super deep. But it looks like where he's at. Of course, you see the hood and stuff. So it
Oh,
doesn't look
well, hi
like
there.
it's 2 feet.
Yeah.
You want to look at it? So there's the truck. Okay. See it?
Yeah.
So we're going to have to get a dive team.
Okay, at this point, I've talked to the detective, law enforcement, informed them, shown them photos and everything, told them what I knew about the case, and now they're going to go make contact with the landowners, and we're just going to go from there. So they've asked me to kind of stage in this area. I've asked to be a part of the process if possible. This work isn't about any one person or anything like that. It's about finding answers for families. So we're just going to go from there. I'm in a holding pattern, so to speak, and yeah. That being said, it's time to wait. Time to get back to work. Okay. All right. I got it in there. All right. I've got permission to come in. I'm going to be assisting the dive team that's going to be part of the recovery process. So anyway, this is the best I can do with what I got. Sorry about the shoddy camera work, but you know, sometimes discoveries are made at the most opportune and inopportune moments. Anyway, time to get back to work. Once I got down to the quarry with law enforcement, we went down to the edge of the quarry and determined that we actually needed to bring in a rotator. If you don't know what that is, that's basically a tow truck with a crane on it. Once we got the divers in place and then also the rotator set next to the quarry, we started the process of actually going out and investigating the vehicle.
He served his flag, came home a changed man, trying to build a life, doing the best he can. Had a hammer and a dream in a one-horse town, but the weight of the world kept dragging him down. Got blind eyes, but he still saw truth. Veteran heart, worn down boots. One wrong road and he's gone in the wind. March 11th, we ain't seen him since.
Kind of a cool thing for myself as a drone operator, scuba diver, all the crazy things that I do. We're actually able to use the drone to guide the divers out to the truck. Now, the reason why we did it this way, instead of going out and just marking it, is we could not get a boat into this quarry in order to get out there and properly mark it like it would normally be done. But because the water was so clear, I ran drone operations. We guided the divers out and dropped them right in the location where they need to go.
Where Michael Owens went, Lord only knows, in that silver truck, down them old back roads, he was fighting his demons, trying to make amends, but the road gets dark when you're running from sins. Where Michael Owens went, only heaven knows.
Once the diver was in place, he was able to drop right in next to the truck and immediately start his investigation. Now, the cool thing about this is the water was clear enough. We were able to actually watch this whole thing happen from the drone. So here's a rare look of what actually does happen whenever they do an investigation underwater.
Where Michael Owens went, Lord only knows, in that silver truck, down them old back roads, he was fighting his demons, trying to make amends, but the road gets dark when you're running from sins. Where Michael Owens went, only heaven knows.
The diver goes in, checks to make sure there's nobody inside, and then moves around and was able to remove the license plate. Once the diver made it to the surface, gave us the okay sign, gave us the sign that it was all clear, and was even able to hold up the license plate, and we could see that it was actually a Missouri tag and not an Oklahoma tag, which is what we were actually looking for.
Now the river runs quiet and the nights feel low. We keep searching and singing his song. A soldier lost but never gone. We keep rolling till we bring him home. Where Michael Owens went, Lord only knows. In that silver truck, down them old back roads, he was fighting his demons, trying to make amends. But the road gets dark when you're running from sins. Where Michael Owens went.
So at this point, we knew that this was not Michael Owens and that this was just a truck that had been dumped there. Later, it was determined that it was actually stolen and pushed off into this quarry in 2012. So at this point, since there's nobody in the vehicle, we moved operations into recovery. So we started to get all the rigging out in order to get that done.
Where Michael Owens went.
We always want to give credit where credit's due. First and foremost, Harrisonville Police Department did an outstanding job coordinating efforts and getting all the assets in place in order for this to happen. Lee Summit Underwater Rescue and Recovery Team came in, my first opportunity to work with this team, and learned a lot with them. Also, Southland Towing Service brought in the rotator, and without them, we could have never got this vehicle out of this quarry. So just want to give a quick thanks to all these agencies involved. Everyone did an outstanding job. Great working with all of you. And there it is. Not the truck we're looking for, but
He served his flag, came home a changed man, trying to build a life, doing the best he can. Had a hammer and a dream in a one-horse town, but the weight of the world kept dragging him down. Got blind eyes, but he still saw truth. Veteran heart, worn down boots, one wrong road and he's gone in the wind. March 11th, we ain't seen him since. Where Michael Owens went, Lord only knows. In that silver truck down them old back roads, he was fighting his demons, trying to make amends. We keep looking.